Okay guys, so we actually have the Avowed story trailer that came out. I'm going to be doing the Summer Games Fest reaction on live stream, so look out for that if you're interested. Go check my live section, or we'll see. I got to do the Frag Punk playtest, but it will be after this, maybe after the playtest. My organization with this, I don't know, I just do some sporadic stuff, but let's check out Avowed. Let's go. Remember to like the video if you enjoy. Remember to subscribe if you enjoy. If you don't, that's all right. Also leave me game trailers and stuff down below, game related, to react to or not. I mean, that's okay. Let's go. All right, Avowed, here we go. Let's do it, bro. Let's do it. Avowed. Woo, story trailer. Sorry, I'm hyped because there's a lot of good stuff's happened in my life, and if you're ever going through any troubles or any hardship, just telling you right now, I guess that was what was meant to flow out. It gets better, bro. It gets better. It just gets better. Now, we all know the black hairstyle that's in this game. There's the Killmonger. I had to start the video with that. It's so funny what's happening in games. But if you know, you know.
Come. Your emperor has chosen you as our envoy to the living lands.
Okay.
That wild frontier suffers from the dream scourge. Find the root of this terrible plague and put an end to it.
He is wrong.
That armor is sick.
The dream scourge is but a symptom of a deeper, more dangerous rot. Go, tame the chaos that plagues the living lands, so that those who remain standing can shape its future.
Cleanse everything with fire. That's like some Division 2 cleaner stuff, or the Division regular one.
They both deceive you. There is more wonder in this world than eyes alone can see.
Yup.
You must open yourself to its mysteries.
That's like real
Tend
life.
to its purpose, no matter how wild. And become what the living lands truly needs. Its protector.
Choose your side. Love the art, dude. Avowed, man. Oh, and then we got the gameplay. I guess I could do gameplay too, because when did this come out? Oh, it's a year though. I mean, I think I already did this on my channel, but let's refresh it. Let's refresh it a little bit. Actually, I'll talk about the story trailer before I move on to this one. So right off the bat, what I'm going to notice, and I think is the eye catcher for a lot of people, is the environments. I love environmental design in every game. I talk about it all the time, and I like these sort of like cordyceps, mushrooms, mystical forest vibes. I love these things in games. I actually have 2 tapestries. Is my other tapestry here? Yeah, the tapestry is at the front, but I have 2 tapestries with like forests like this, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Yeah, this character right here, I don't know if this is like a fire entity inside a suit of armor, or like I don't know if that's like just for the aesthetic. She got a fiery personality, you know what I'm saying? But what again I appreciate too about the game in a weird way, does it feel like from the trailer, doesn't it feel like the game is small? I know it's made by who? Who's it made by again? Isn't it made by the same people that made the Outer Wilds? Oh yeah, Obsidian. Obsidian Entertainment. It's made by Obsidian. So I'm wondering if it's gonna be smaller than the Outer. Is it the Outer Worlds or the Outer Wilds? It's the Outer Worlds, right? I wonder if it's gonna be small or just a tad bit bigger than it. But another thing that intrigues me about the trailer is, it feels like a more updated. Let it be its own identity, but it's like a Skyrim. I really hope when Elder Scrolls brings the next Elder Scrolls, it looks like this and then even grander. Not to say that this is bad. I don't want to talk on any of the devs' work. I'm just saying, like, I hope, like, because this looks like a a real Skyrim remaster, but like also like partially the Skyrim that we didn't get with all the like spells and everything. Nah, I mean, okay. I feel like I gotta elaborate on that because Skyrim was beautiful. It will always be my top 10 games of all time. It will always be on that list. But see the closing of the like grimoire, man, and I don't know, it looks good. Like it looks so good, man. Like it looks good. It looks really good. It really looks like it really looks like a Skyrim 2. All right, I'm messing around, guys, but you know what I'm saying? It's like I like how this is looking, and I've seen gameplay of the Outer Worlds. I didn't play it for myself, but the fact that you could kill literally in game, by the way, literally YouTube, you could basically bump off all the NPCs, or you could literally play the game full villain, wipe out every single character you come across. I don't know if that was, I think that was true, right? Like I remember seeing an interview. I thought that it was like literally you could kill every single person. So I really hope that's consistent with this game, because their storytelling was good in that. I mean, I feel like that's good storytelling anyways. When you got a side that you're going to choose here, it says choose a side. I wonder if there's going to be like a path where you don't have to choose a side, where you could literally just, I don't know, run amok, because there's this whole divine part of it, spiritual stuff going on. Yeah.
Its protector.
See, the lands needs its protector. So a perfect thing for this story would literally be like you could go against your fate or your destiny as its protector and just absolutely just ruin the lands by coming this really overpowered beast. But see, the animations and everything look really good to me, and that's why I'm like, I feel like it's like a updated Skyrim. Every fantasy game, honestly, that's first person, I feel like people are gonna say looks like Skyrim. At least I'm going to say it looks like Skyrim. But it has its own flair and look, and I love this art here, man. I said this in the last one. I love this art, this skeleton and like nature and like just flowing together, man. The artist went crazy on that. But gameplay, there's a deep dive actually, and I don't know if see, it's this. I clicked on this. This was 2 weeks ago. Should we just watch it together? What do we got? I gotta play. Okay, I gotta play the Frost. Nah, you know what? Okay. I gotta play the Frostpunk thing soon. Is it not Frostpunk? Fragpunk playtest. I definitely want to get a video out about that. I'm trying to judge whether I want to do it. Hold up, what? Okay, so this takes place in the Pillars of Eternity universe. I heard that was a good game series. I'm just kind of going in here and listening to this, but okay, sounds fire. Hang on, I'm gonna like pop in and out for you guys, but screw it. Okay, so that too. So they're bringing like a new take, because isn't Pillars of Eternity isometric? I don't know though. I could be wrong, but let me see. Yeah, I was right. So it's top down. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right.
Choice that's in front of you for how you want to inhabit and live out that role in the game. So the very first voice that we hear from,
I love how she's literally saying in the Avowed world that, okay, so she was talking about the fire woman, the fire lady, how she just thinks it's a part of one bigger scourge, and that like she was talking about how souls or everything in the Pillars of Eternity universe manifest into something physical. But what's so funny about that is, all the evidence coming out in real life that that's literally how it is now, man. And I don't want to toot my own horn, but I've been saying this since I was 21. Well, I've been saying it beforehand, but manifestation and all that, man. I'm just saying, like, we live in a simulation. Okay, so that last companion was Chiada. I didn't mention. I'm clipping this weird, but it's all right. It's all right. We're going. So she's saying this chaos is part of who we are. Oh, I love it. See, they're taking like doing the whole take on, honestly, like that is like spirituality and origin and essence and like the chaotic nature of the universe anyways, and primordial forces, which technically she is not wrong, but I like I like it. I like it where we're going. Yeah, she's about nurturing and tend to it and build it. And yeah, she ain't wrong. I mean, none of their perspectives are really wrong because, that's the fun thing about life and also how art imitates reality is that really in reality, we all have our own perspectives and it's really easy for everyone to just say one person's wrong or some person is right. And yeah, man, it's just like life's the game and we all have many different perspectives. So it's like there could be arguments made for everything that you believe or everything that someone else believes in a different perspective. So I love when games mirror that. Essentially every game is gonna mirror that in a way, unless it's like some just like little duck hunt game. But maybe someone can make that deep or find some deep philosophical stuff within that too, philosophical and spiritual. Man, I might have to check out Pillars of Eternity because of this. Low key. I heard it's a good game, so I don't know. She said it's a big world. Yes. Yeah, they're talking about that Obsidian player choice and stuff. That's what's going to be cool because essentially Obsidian, I feel like from what I've seen, they do it like they made the original Fallouts, right? Like Fallout 1 and 2. So, well, yeah, I'm sorry, my lore only goes certain far because my lore only goes a certain paces in front of me when it comes to like Obsidian and game studios backgrounds and the depths of each one. But essentially from what I remember from the Outer Worlds, and I don't know if I'm still saying the wrong game, but the Outer Worlds with like Pavardi, I think her name was, and just like all the characters is that like player choice was very in depth, but I heard like the gameplay was kind of like meh in it, right? So essentially Avowed could be all that and better. Like it could literally, like it's literally going to be the action and the fun gameplay part while still having very meaningful choices. So that's cool. I love my guy spitting right there. Yes, sir. Just talking about players having the agency and stuff. Yeah. Because one thing with Skyrim that got me and why I reference Skyrim or I bounce back to Skyrim is like, because for them, if they like how they can do like the next Skyrim or a game like that, it's like after you did certain things as Dragonborn, it was like the world barely acknowledged you for being Dragonborn. And that's all right. But also, to keep you immersed, you'd imagine like certain people are like, yo, you saved the world from damn near destruction. And there'd be funny plays with that. Like imagine like you played as Dragonborn in Skyrim, but you, and also I know like with development costs, how hard it is to develop a game, or just not hard, but trivial with all the things that are inner working in code and stuff. Woo! And all of that, blah, 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 blah. And like, whatever, and cut content and everything that happens throughout a game's development process. Skyrim was still an amazing game to me, even when people joke about the combat being boring. But it's just straightforward. It's just supposed to be a fun, like just pastime game. And I don't know, I felt badass as Dragonborn. It was fun. I don't know. But what I'm saying is when it came to certain things and stories, you would want to see the story end in a certain way, or sometimes your brain literally was like, I kind of would see this, but where I was going with the Dragonborn thing was imagine if you were like an evil Dragonborn, like you saved the world, but essentially there was the good and the bad karma system where you were like, you were someone stealing from and getting kicked out of towns and shit. But and by the time you ended up saving the world, like they put up posters like, yeah, this is our savior, but this motherfucker is like an asshole. Or you saw the game interact with you like that in a way, that'd be fucking hilarious. Now I'm not saying Avowed be Baldur's Gate 3 or anything, or like really get in depth with choices and links, but Obsidian's got that talent, man. I say if you're talented in something, always see what height you can push yourself to, but make it healthy, don't go balls to the wall. But because from Obsidian making a game where you could literally just kill everyone in the beginning, I think that's like, imagine that for Skyrim. Like, I mean, I know there's so many players that were trying to kill, you know who I'm talking about. The not just the what are they called, the essential NPCs, but the types of NPCs they were trying to knock off in the game. Y'all know it, don't lie. Y'all know some of those some of those fetus NPCs. I'm just joking, some of the children, but and that's a big thing. I think Baldur's Gate allows you to go that far. That shit's wild. it's still wild to me because, you know, I don't condone how you play a game, but that is, imagine that's some player choice of, I'm not helping my case. See what I'm talking about? Gorgeous.
I have here a lovely nighttime scene. I think this region in particular looks fantastic at night. Not
Very
only because,
stunning.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
man, it looks good.
And here we have some Sporlings attacking
Sporlings.
Yahtzee, who is going to be one of our other companions.
And you were charging up like your bow and arrow there, and then you're
They actually
also
got a
kind of
hit.
trying to slice your way through what looks like some very thick top-heavy
Yeah.
swirling armor here.
And you're right, we are struggling a little bit.
Yeah, they're giving you a run for your money here.
Yeah.
I'm
We'll,
like,
we'll fix that. So
Okay.
part
Oh,
of the
look at
problem
the
is
health
we've just
potion drink.
transitioned out of an earlier region, and so we haven't upgraded our gear yet. So if we look like we're struggling against these little mushroom guys, it's because we haven't upgraded our weapons so that they're really up to par with the enemies we're gonna face here. So
The hits are heavy.
there's a lot of hacking and whacking, but we'll fix that in short order.
The hits.
Oh, fantastic. People, I was about to lose my wits. You wouldn't happen to have a ladder on hand, would you?
So this is still fairly early into the game too, the setting of Emerald Stair.
Yeah.
nice. And then we have Yahtzee.
Yeah, she's a wizard. She's very fun. She's a little risky.
They call her Yahtzee, like Yahtzee when you win Yahtzee, the game Yahtzee, like you yell Yahtzee.
In a way that I think is makes her a lot of fun to talk to. She's got some very good banters with
Oh yeah, look at the choice. If you're trying to flatter me, it's working. Look at the charismatic icon and then strength. It's true. You should touch my abdominal muscles. They ripple, bro. Nah, this is gonna be a good freaking game, dude.
the other companions. But yeah, she's just a little
If you keep encouraging her, she's gonna climb you.
lightning ball of a lot of personality.
Yeah.
And
you
so,
see the options
yeah.
here, by the way. Also, one of the great things about your game is, of course, dialogue options. Tell us a little bit about how that's playing here.
So you noticed with a couple of those that we had a little symbol at the front of those options. So as this is an Obsidian game, some of the options available to you are
All right, guys, I'm gonna finish this and make the video quick for y'all and come back and say my thoughts on this.